What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I'm Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Money Heist, Season 5, Episode 3, and I believe it's called Watch the Spectacle of Life in the English version. In Spanish or Español or Castellano, it is called Vivir Muchas Vidas. Vivir Muchas Vidas. Yes, that's what it's called. Okay, so as we know, Money Heist, La Casa De Papel. This is our final season. It is split into 2 parts. We're only going to have 5 episodes this first half. The second half starts December 3rd with the last 5 episodes, if you were unaware. So the fact that I'm taking my time doing these recaps and reviews, y'all should appreciate that. I got all the lights showing. Hold on, let me get the eye boogers out and stuff like that. So last week we was in the world of hurt. Okay, Arturo had popped off. He had helped some hostages escape, and he going around lighting us up with flamethrowers and 50 cal machine guns. That's what's going on with Arturo. You know, at the same time, he's insulting Denver and Stockholm to the point it got on Stockholm's nerves. She crawled her butt through the vents, dropped down on his butt like she was the Black Widow, and lit him up. Pow, pow, 2 to the chest, right? I'm excited. I told y'all how happy I was about his demise. Okay, first Gandia, Bruce Willis, went down. Well, he wasn't dead either. They let his butt out, you know, but that's a whole nother story. And now Arturo gone. And so I thought, I get word, y'all, that Stockholm is down there at the dock trying to bring Arturo back to life. He has no pulse. His eyes ain't twitching. You know, he ain't released his bowel movements. That's what usually happens when people die. He ain't did that yet. But she trying to bring him back to life. Why, girl? Why? Fuck him. Okay? She all crying and panicked like his life was worth saving. Okay? Girl, no. He just tried to blow all of y'all to smithereens. He's been trying to blow all of y'all to smithereens since he ran his butt back into the bank trying to be the superhero, right? Denver, you are a good one trying to help her bring him back to life. Because everybody else is like, forget him. He got 2 bullets to the chest. He got 1 in the heart. Girl, he ain't gonna survive this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, ain't nobody else gonna tell her but me. Fuck him. That's how I'm feeling. Baby, she did it. George, motherfucker got a pulse. I was like, oh no. She shocked him and got a damn pulse, y'all. He ain't dead no more. He ain't dead no more. He was dead for all of 3.567 seconds, and now he back alive. And she got the nerve to want to send him to the hospital. Girl, back. Okay. Me and Palermo like, this bucket of shit kept pushing us. You popped him 2 in the chest or 1 in the heart. Now you feeling a little guilty. I understand. So you trying to push this bucket of shit on us, make it our responsibility. No, you trying to make sure that you don't feel as guilty as you do. That's okay. It's cool. My hands are already dirty. I'm gonna go and finish him off. You know what I'm saying? So Palermo was about to pop him, take him out. Then Lisbon stopped him. She like, no. This is what we gonna do. We gonna let him go. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm like, tell me too, sis. Fill me in. Because I'm like, no, ma'am, Pam. He got to go. He got to die. He should have been dead in the beginning. So should have Bruce Willis. And the fact that Bruce Willis is in this episode acting a fool on us, that's why he should have been dead. That's why, Bagatha should have laid him out. You know what I'm saying? He got to go too. He should be dead already. Both of them. Anywho, they went ahead and wheeled him out. They even let the governor free. The governor. Y'all gonna let the man he was our real, very important hostage, and you let the governor free? Stockholm and her having a conniption fit, y'all. She was like, oh my God, I'm a murderer. Girl, ain't no telling how many people done died as a result of us popping off bullets like we've been doing up in this building. We've been firing off rounds left and right, day and night for weeks, and now you like, oh my God, I could have killed him. Is it because he's your baby daddy? Is that what it is? Is it because he's your baby daddy? She like, for sure our son is gonna be an orphan after this, because she know if he dies that they're gonna get all of them for murder, which means that her and Denver going to jail, okay, and Manila in there with them too. So I think Denver was about to say something to her because it looked like she was catching feelings of regret, and she was like, nope, not today, don't even talk to me right now, not right now. Save it, okay. She walked off, sulking, bitter, shaking. Okay, all we can do right now is really wait for the professor, Marcellus, and Benjamin to see if they're gonna come through with another plan. Because on the outside, we know that the professor is being held captive by Alicia. We don't know about Benjamin and Marcellus, but it seemed like the professor is out there desperately trying to get that duct tape off his arms. I don't know if he gonna do that, but you're saying, okay, that's our ace in the hole right now. Because we know that Alicia ain't working with the cops at this moment. Okay, so it's very possible that maybe Professor can manipulate her. Alicia's very good though. She's very good. So Tamayo, he got the governor and the other two out there in the tent. He search them. Make sure they ain't got no explosives on them. Make sure they ain't got no listening devices, no trackers in their teeth or something like that. And then interrogate the hell out of them. Same chance come back and say, yeah, clean, you know what I'm saying? So the governor's like, how many of it is them? How many? The governor tell him it's 10, okay? 10 of them. See, they always forget that I'm part of the plan, so that's why he can say 11, okay? Because really, he should have counted me instead of counting Matthias, but that's okay. We're going to let them go and have that 10. I'm not going to be bitter. We got Lisbon, Tokyo, Helsinki, Palermo, Denver, Stockholm, Bogota, Manila, Matthias, and Rio is the 10 he talking about. He didn't want to say St. Louis because he ain't trying to compromise me. That's all I'm saying. So I stay out of the limelight just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So they don't even think about me. Well, anyway, the governor told him, look here, man, Arturo did try to help, okay? But then he got drunk on power, okay? He tried to light them up with a flamethrower. So they took him down. That's understandable. I mean, they resuscitated him, no? They resuscitated him? Tamayo was like, no, they didn't. That ain't what you saw, okay? They killed him, okay? And he better die within the next 10 minutes so I can go in there blasting. Everybody needs to know that they are murderers. Everybody needs to think they are murderers. Who else did they hurt? And the governor said, didn't nobody else get hurt by them? Arturo hurt 2 hostages. He said, no, sir. That's not what happened. You're not thinking clearly. They hurt those 2 hostages, not Arturo, okay? I'm going to go let the president know. The governor sitting there like, what the heck is going on? Now, I saw them pan over to the handcuffs. I was like, is there something in the handcuffs? But they never came back to that, so I wasn't sure what was going on, right? Then they pan real quick to Mayo hollering at Martinez to get shit together, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if there was comps in those cuffs, but like I said, since they never came back to him, I don't know. And I know I didn't install them, okay? But Stockholm, like I said, she's still inside regretting everything in life right now. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I even here? I done fucked up my son's whole life. This is not the person I wanted him to know. This is not the mother he needs to know. If he hears about my story and my tales, that's not what I want him to know about me. And Manila's like, girl, your kid gonna be all right. He know you love him. Everything is everything right now, okay? My daddy didn't understand me. Okay, I told him I was a girl at age 5. He was like, no, little boys can't be girls. Okay, and he tried to keep everything that was girly away from me. I wanted this little lipstick toolkit, makeup toolkit. He kept that away from me. He bought me a tool set, but it wasn't what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a perfect man, but none of that even mattered because of his love. I had to realize once I got older that we all flawed as people, right? Speaking of flawed, Berlin is about to get his son to do a little quick robbery, okay? Just for fun. So get his feet wet just a little bit. And who was going to teach him? Bogota and Marcellus, okay? No risk at all. He like, how, what you mean ain't going to be no doggone risk? How is me stealing some people not going to be a risk? Ain't they going to realize what's missing, right? Berlin said, yeah, in about 15 years. That's when they going to realize it. In the Viking gold. It's going to be in a museum. When they finally open up in 15 years, it's going to be too late for them to be tripped off us by then. So apparently this Viking gold was been discovered and it's been keeping in safekeeping, and it's been in safekeeping at this castle of Fredericksburg, where Tatiana is going to be performing a concerto, right, in 3 days. So while they're there at her concert, you know, they got to switch out the fake artifacts for the real ones. Like I said, ain't nobody gonna know 15 years later, right? So I'm trying to figure out how all this ties in. If this museum is part of the bank, because I know at the end when Palermo was telling everybody to go to safety, it kept saying go to the museum, go to the museum. So, you know, as we watch the rest of this season, things are going to start unfolding for me. Okay, so Tamayo and the president about to have a little press conference, and the world about to get an update on Arturo, at least, or so that's what we thought. Alicia is like, what the hell is wrong with your people, Professor? That's what she's talking to. Y'all let Arturo and the governor go? Who in the hell is running things in there? A 2-year-old? She look her, Professor. All these people in there that you willing to die for, they already dead. The army is about to come in because y'all killing hostages. That's what they spinning out here in the news. Let me fix it for you. I got you, boo. Just tell me what I want to know, okay? So now the professor say, you know what? Actually, he didn't say anything. It was his face. His face looked like he was ready to crack. But then Tamayo does us a favor. He gets on the news and he tells the world that Alicia Sierra betrayed the police. Alicia Sierra betrayed the government. She is now collaborating with us, okay? She hears that on the news and like, this son of a bitch, really? Child, he say she even coordinated the Murillo's escape. Murillo was Lisbon. That she was the mastermind of the whole thing. She's in charge of the leaks for the surveillance that happened in Algeria. I said, oh, Alicia about to be big mad. She about to be big mad. She don't like being played. She crazy is that one thing, but I still like her. You know what I'm saying? She may not be on our team, but she damn sure is no longer on theirs. Okay? Tamayo was making it look real good that she is part of our plan. They even transferred 8 million euros to her bank account to make it look like she's been paid off from the professor for her services. Oh yeah, they brought to bring her down. They trying to bring her down. The professor in there start teasing her like, oh, looky, cookie. Who's going to jail with us? Okay. There's no way you could fix this, girl. Like, if you turn us in, they're going to claim you betrayed them and then betrayed us next, because there's no way they're going to sit there and say that they planted evidence on you. There's no way they're going to say they fabricated any type of information on you. You already know this. You work for them. You know what they do. So the professor starts stressing her ass out. She's like, shut up. She said, caliente say? Is that be quiet? Caliente? I don't know. I'm going to have to listen to that again. I'm about to say be quiet. She kept telling him to shut the hell up, right? He kept talking. He kept egging her on. Baby, he stressed her out so doggone much. Her doggone water broke. I've been waiting on this moment since she came on scene. Like, you know doggone well one of them gonna have to help you deliver this baby. I know women have been having babies all through time by themselves. We really don't need a man. But I'm like, come on, girl. This is a stressful situation. Let one of them free. Okay. And Benjamin is like, you know you ain't gonna be able to raise that baby in jail? She said, yes, I can. I sure will. That's what the maternity ward is for. That's what it's for, okay? Alicia is so stubborn. Then we go to flashback with Moscow, y'all. I miss him. Denver Daddy, right? You know, he's dead now. Okay, so I kept forgetting that Manila is supposed to be his godchild. So we get back to the day that Manila actually joined the crew. And Moscow is going through his feelings because he's like, Benjamin told us to protect his daughter, to take care of her. And we pulling her into this life. You know what I'm saying? I feel some kind of way about that. They supposed to be looking out for her, not putting her in danger. And the fact that we focusing on Manila so much this particular episode is making me wonder if her life is in jeopardy. Her life has got to be in jeopardy, right? Well, Palermo He is rounding up everybody present day, stocking them with weapons and explosives. You know, he trying to make sure that if the army does come in, they gonna have a fight on their hands, right? He said, we're gonna lose this war, but we're gonna go down fighting. And everybody standing around, they already looking defeated. He's like, this look at defeat on y'all faces. That's gonna have to change. Somebody gonna have to change that. And then it was like, how? Bruh, it's 10 of us against 10,000 of them. We have no guidance either. So he said, oh, you have a little faith. Okay. We still got one sword in this fight, and it's a sharp one. Alicia Sierra. Tamaya just set her out by her lonesome, set her out there for the wolves. She is no longer on their team. They are chasing her like they are chasing us. And what does that mean for us? Anybody know? Rio say, dog, she crazy though, right? You can't trust her. The professor can't handle crazy. Yes, but Alicia is smart enough to know now that the professor is not her biggest enemy, okay? And no, he not. But them damn contractions that she having is, right? I am so glad I did not have pain like that during my childbirth. I am so glad. Anywho, Palermo, he has his whole war strategy figured out that's going to help them still get the gold out the building and distract the army, hopefully, with explosions and gunfire. And they say going to blast loud music so they won't even hear the explosions going on. He said, we going to be losers, but we getting this gold out of here. I'm not sure what this will do for us, but okay, fuck it, why not? Let's get the gold out, right? So Alicia, she is refusing to have them help her. Okay, she is hardcore, right? She like, y'all finna witness this spectacle of life today, okay? Live and living color. She drags over a mattress, throws herself down on the floor and spreads her goodies. And Marcellus and them like, wait a minute, this wasn't part of the damn, what part of the damn plan is this? She say the birthing plan. The birthing plan. Y'all finna get this right here, right now, right? Back at the bank, Palermo war plan is requires that 3 of them move quickly through the ventilation system and the walls and stuff like that. Denver, Tokyo, Manila volunteer. I was like, if it ain't gonna be Manila, it's gonna be Denver. Okay, he's come close so many times, but it just seems obvious that it's Manila at this point. So, back in the day, Moscow makes it to town, and they call Benjamin up. He's in jail. He got a phone call in jail. Okay, anyway, they tell him what's up. And he like, look here, y'all. Y'all can't let my baby go to prison. If y'all get caught, she going to jail. He got me in my feelings, right? He said, you know, they's like, no, maybe she get transferred to a women's prison because you know they're going to put her in a men's prison. You know it. Okay? He's like, don't do this to her. She has been in a prison all her life and she's finally living. She's finally free to be herself. Don't make her go back. I almost shed a thug tear. I almost shed a tear. Baby, that love from a father for his daughter. Okay, back at the bank, Tamayo was gearing up, well, not in the bank, but, you know, outside the tent. Tamayo was gearing up the military to go in, right? He kicked all the cops out the tent. You know, Helsinki's up top like, hey, all the cops leaving, all the military going in. You know, except for Angel and Sanchez. They still in there, but everybody else is out. Now, like I said, Bruce Willis, Gandia, he geared up. We sent him out the door 3 seconds to dead, and now he is walking around giving battle plans to Sagasta, okay, and the Suicide Squad. Angel can't stand it. He can't stand it. He's like, first of all, you set up an innocent woman, Alicia Sierra, one of ours, just to save your ass. You gives no damn about the 47 million people here in Madrid. Let's cut the bullshit. Tamayo, you are a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Tamayo was like, look here. I don't give a damn what you talking about. We finna blow the roof off this motherfucker. That's what's finna happen, right? So Bagata inside the bank goes down to the hostage workers and tell them, look here, we finna start melting this gold again. If you feel the building shake, if you feel the ground moving beneath your feet, you better not stop. If you think about stealing any drop of gold just to make some nice little earrings for your grandmama, think again. I'm right outside these doors. If you got any questions, you better come ask Daddy. Now get to work. Get to work, kiddos. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? The army is coming. The army's coming. Me and Helsinki's up top reporting all they moves. They move to the back of the building. They moving southwest. They coming around, right? And speaking of moving, Alicia baby ain't coming out. It's breached, y'all. the baby is breached, which means the feet are coming out first. Okay, this is a problematic. I think because the baby's air supply could be cut off. And sometimes, usually when it's a breech baby, the umbilical cord may be wrapped around too. All kind of stuff could go wrong. It ain't good. That's all I know. The professor tell her, look her, you gonna need somebody to stick their whole arm up their vagina. Turn that baby around or it could be fatal. I think I've seen some people try to turn a breech baby like just from the womb, but eventually they still have to stick their hand up in you or something like that. Alicia's like, I'm doing this by myself. Okay, I'm doing it by myself, you know. But she finally at her wit's end because she in pain. She's screaming. She just, you know what I'm saying? She just in pain. So she finally cuts Benjamin loose. He sets the professor and Marcella's free. But Professor, he's an honest thief. You know who he is. So he quickly hops into baby saving mode. Like I said, well, Helsinki realized that the army put themselves in a blind spot. Luckily, me and Palermo, we form a military, right? And we can figure things out like this, right? If they in a blind spot, that means they climbing. They going up to the rooftop. So Palermo warns everybody they about to blow the damn roof, you know. Denver, Manila, and Tokyo, they need to get their behinds out of them damn vents. Go to a safe area, go to the stairs, do it now. Palermo grabs the rocket launcher, right? If you blowing the roof off this motherfucker, we're gonna blow the roof off yours too, because you know they on the adjacent building. Okay, so now, to be honest, I have no idea why Helsinki was grabbing bags of grain. I was like, is he gonna build us a fort? What's going on here? Okay, so I'm telling you, y'all, Alicia's childbirth and the army moving in at the same doggone time had my heart racing. I ain't got my heart monitor on no more. I'm straight now, I'm saying, but my heart was racing because of everything that was going on. And I was like, how the hell is Gandia, Bruce Willis, even capable of joining this attack? He should be physically incapable of doing so. It's beyond me. What the heck is he made of? Urbanium? Like, what's going on, right? The professor, he over there struggling to deliver Alicia's baby. She in so much pain she can't even force sound out of her. She was like, I cannot imagine that type of pain. I cannot imagine mamas that have to go through that or have went through that sometimes in life. I give you a virtual hug. I'm saying that's a childbirth experience that I wouldn't wish on anybody. And trust, it may be a little bit different at the hospital, but from what I know, they do the same damn thing, and it's painful as fuck. And they can't give you no type of medication because it can harm the fucking baby. I was panicked. I was nervous. I'm just saying. So Tokyo, they out of the vents, right? They making their way up to the rooftop. Helsinki, he's building a fort. Okay, Palermo tells me to retreat to the museum. What museum are they talking about? Is this the same museum that got the Viking gold that they Berlin and them stole back in the day? Let me know what's going on. Anyway, Sagasta and the Suicide Squad, they now in position. They up on that rooftop, and old boy sitting up the C4 all around, right? Palermo is insisting Helsinki get the hell out of that damn dining room and get to the museum, but he ain't listening. Now I'm afraid for his life. Y'all know how I love me some Helsinki. He is carrying one more bag of grain to top off that fort, and then they set off that damn C4. Boom! Baby! Everybody was scrambling. Everybody down on the ground, screaming. The news crew, the stand buyers, people standing back. Them people right there. Everybody down there. You know what I'm saying? Sierra exploding that baby into the world. Pow! At the same damn time. I didn't cry. I love some babies. I love babies. They bring me so much joy. I did cry when her baby came out. Like it was a real childbirth. I love babies, y'all. I just love me a little goober. They bring me so much joy and emotion. Just seeing that little bundle of joy with that head full of little hair, that little tiny human. Did I say I love babies? I do. Okay, so while that explosion is happening between Alicia's legs, we got the explosion happening on the rooftop. Everybody clamoring all around, right? The crowd sees the explosion, goes into panic. And Tamayo looked like he just orgasmed, baby. He did. Like, right? Alicia, she calmed down. She breathed in a sigh of relief. Her and her baby are alive. They put the baby upon her chest, right? And as her breath, calms down, then all of a sudden the sound of the TV comes back and enters the room and knocks the wind out of everybody. They look up at the TV and see the explosion, and see everybody panicking all over. The army has now breached the building. We had the baby breach. Now we got a breached building. I just love the metaphors, the similes that they have in this show. And the army's moving in. They moving in on us. That's it, y'all. That's it. Whoo, child. This was a thrilling episode again. They doing the damn thing with Money Heist. La Casa De Papel. Y'all doing the damn thing with these final episodes. The whole season, from beginning to end, has just been one, explosive scene after another. The emotions that have been encompassed in it, the action, the acting. Again, if y'all watching this with the English dubbing on, I think you are losing something from this. You're losing the true characters' feelings, and yeah. Good damn show. Good damn show. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again next week with Money Heist episode 4. Peace.